Non-communicable disease threatens health financing.
Non-communicable diseases are one of the world's and Indonesia's health problems, which are still a concern in the world of health because they are one of the causes of death. Non-communicable disease, also known as chronic disease, are not passed from person to person. They have a long duration and generally develop slowly.
Non-communicable disease can have serious social and economic impacts and are closely related to poverty, either in the form of direct costs such as medical and rehabilitation costs, or indirect costs such as loss of income due to illness, disability, or premature death. The problem here is non-communicable disease have the potential to hamper economic growth because it requires high costs for treatment. Treatment for non-communicable disease also costs up to thousands of trillions of health costs per year, both of which are financed through the National Health Insurance or JKN and through private financing. Non-communicable disease absorb the highest financing for BPJS Health, namely heart disease, kidney failure, and cancer. If the prevalence rate cannot be controlled, non-communicable disease can cause a greater economic burden in the future.
Therefore, to be able to suppress the soaring health financing due to the high prevalence of non-communicable disease, what can be done is to reduce the prevalence of this non-communicable disease.
So now we have Mrs. Galuh as the representative of WHO. Good morning, Mrs. Galuh. Okay, what do you think about the high non-communicable disease threatening the health financing?
Okay, well, I will explain first about the NCD. So, non-communicable diseases themselves occur due to various factors such as smoking habits, unhealthy diets or eating patterns, lack of physical activity, and consumption of alcohol. In addition, family health history can also be a trigger for non-communicable disease. However, the main factors that can influence the increase in the prevalence of non-communicable disease are cigarette consumption, alcohol consumption, lack of physical activity, and fruit vegetable consumption. Since 2013, based on risk assessment, the prevalence of smoking in adolescents aged 10 until 18 years has continued to increase from 7.2% to 8.8% and rise again to 9.1%. And then the proportion of the population consuming alcohol beverage has also increased from 3% to 3.3%, and beside that, there is 0.8% who consume excessive alcohol. In my opinion, to overcome this non-communicable disease, action needed to be aimed the community health workers and the public health departments. For the first is for the community. Action that need to be taken to prevent non-communicable disease include limiting excessive consumption of sugar, salt, and fat, routinely doing physical activity for at least 30 minutes a day, not smoking or being exposed to cigarette, smoke, and residue, not consuming alcohol beverage, taking care of ideal body weight and prevent obesity, and regular health checks. For health workers and the public health departments as well, health service providers, action that can be taken to prevent non-communicable disease include establishing smoke-free areas, detecting and monitoring non-communicable disease risk factor through non-communicable disease integrated development posts, early detection of cervical cancer, and visual inspection with acetate, clinical breast examination, and integrated services.
Well, thank you so much, Mrs. Galuh, for the explanation and the suggestion to the community and health providers. I hope all the actions can be implemented. Thank you and good morning.